propaganda, and the mother science. Many people have heard of Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, known for his theories about the unconscious mind, sexuality, dreams, and the famous Freudian slip. Freud's work shaped psychology and influenced the way modern societies think about human behavior. However, far fewer people know about his nephew, Edward Bernays. Bernays is often described as the father of modern propaganda and public relations. In the early 20th century, he developed systematic methods for influencing public opinion using psychological insights. His ideas were presented in books such as Propaganda, where he openly described how modern societies could be guided through organized communication. Bernays did not see propaganda as something inherently sinister. For him, it was a practical tool for managing mass society. In a world where millions of people participate in political and economic systems, he believed that public opinion must be organized and directed. His approach helped shape what later became consumer culture. Advertising campaigns, political messaging, brand identities, and mass media narratives increasingly relied on psychological techniques. Bernays famously used symbolic associations to influence behavior, linking products with freedom, status, identity, or modernity. A well-known example involved promoting cigarettes to women by framing them as torches of freedom, turning a commercial campaign into a cultural symbol. When people hear about propaganda, they often imagine something mysterious or almost magical. Secret manipulation hidden behind the scenes. But the reality is more mundane. Propaganda is not magic, it is methodology. Modern propaganda draws from a wide range of scientific disciplines. Psychology provides insight into motivation, emotions, and cognitive biases. Sociology studies group behavior and cultural influence. History and mythology offer narratives that resonate with collective memory. Statistics and mathematics help analyze patterns of behavior. Communication theory explains how messages spread. Today, the technological dimension has expanded dramatically. Digital systems collect enormous quantities of behavioral data. Technologies such as big data analysis and machine learning allow institutions to identify patterns in attention, preferences, and reactions. Algorithms can measure which messages spread faster, which images capture attention, and which narratives generate emotional responses. This creates a powerful feedback loop. Science provides tools for understanding human behavior. Propaganda uses those tools to influence behavior. That is why it can be said that science is the mother of propaganda. Science asks questions about how people think, feel, and decide. It attempts to produce accurate explanations about the world. It describes reality, but science itself does not prescribe action. Science may tell us how persuasion works, but it does not decide whether persuasion should be used ethically or manipulatively. It explains mechanisms but does not determine purpose. Propaganda exists precisely in that space. It takes knowledge produced by science and applies it to shape attitudes, opinions, and behaviors. Its goal is not understanding, but influence. Historically, constructing such influence required time. Narratives had to be developed, tested, and gradually embedded into culture. Governments, institutions, or organizations might spend years shaping myths, symbols, and stories capable of guiding public perception. Today, the process is much faster. Social media platforms can amplify narratives almost instantly. Algorithms highlight content that attracts attention and engagement. Creators, influencers, and users begin repeating and reshaping those narratives, often without realizing that they are participating in the spread of propaganda. In this sense, modern propaganda is decentralized. People themselves become transmitters, sometimes intentionally, often unconsciously. The structure of digital platforms encourages participation, likes, shares, comments, reactions. Each interaction strengthens the visibility of certain messages. Gradually, those messages become dominant narratives. This does not mean every popular idea is propaganda, but it demonstrates how quickly narratives can spread and become normalized in the digital environment. The most important difference between science and propaganda, therefore, lies in intention. Science seeks understanding. Propaganda seeks influence. Both rely on knowledge. Both use research, analysis, and communication. But one asks questions, the other directs answers.